Is this connected to the original
No. This is
Garfield movie, which I loved?
The Bill Murray one.
Yeah, that was fantastic.
That was almost. I want to say it's not live action, is it? Was it live action?
No,
it was almost in that sort of
Paddington realms, where it was like a was it? I don't know.
I can't remember.
I think it was just a straight
You're
animated.
talking 20 years ago, weren't it? 2004 or something.
Yeah, because you had Oliver and Sebastian cats.
Yeah, and Oliver did look like Garfield.
Oliver looked like Garfield, and that was a running joke back in the day.
Yeah, I've watched the trailer, John. It's a fantastic trailer.
And he loved lasagna as well.
Great. Well, that plays into the trailer as well.
He's a likeable character.
It's so funny, John. I used to read the comic strip in the newspapers as well. Just
multi-generational character.
5 windows of images and little dialogue, and it was just the facial reactions and just the way it was worded was
perfect. Did that appear in a newspaper by any chance? I seem to recall
I think it was
something.
one of the Sunday newspapers.
Yeah, I used to read them as
UK,
well.
Yeah, and then obviously the animated stuff was fantastic as well, and just a cat with attitude. Well, all cats have got attitude, I suppose, haven't they? And this was just highlighted. I think Bill Murray was fantastic playing Garfield as well. And the live, I don't want to say live action, but you know what one I'm talking about, the one from 20 years ago. And I think there was a sequel where he went to London. They always do that in America. Such and such goes to London. It's a sequel.
Something about London.
Yeah. In London. Yeah. So that was Joey, by the way. So the recently released trailer for the Garfield movie offers an early glimpse of Chris Pratt's forthcoming animated feature.
It
Pratt
looks fantastic.
Takes on the role of the cat in the film, sharing the screen with the co-stars Samuel Jackson, Nicholas Hoult, Brett Goldstein and Hannah Waddingham.
Good cast.
Under the direction of Mark Dindal, known for his work on The Emperor's New Groove. Garfield is set to premiere on 24th of March 2024. The trailer provides an initial insight into the storyline, highlighting Garfield's dynamic with his owner John Arbuckle, and cleverly taps into Garfield's defining characteristics, notably his fondness for lasagna and his influence over John.
I hate Mondays, don't we all?
However, the film has garnered significant attention ahead of its release, largely owing to Pratt's involvement. The actor, facing controversies related to personal and political viewpoints, has drawn considerable criticism within the industry. Pratt's casting as Garfield received backlash due to these controversies, tainting the movie's perception long before its portrayal of the comic strip character was revealed.
Nonsense.
The scrutiny intensifies given Pratt's recent portrayal of Mario in the Super Mario Brothers movie. Despite his commitment to the role, his rendition of the beloved Nintendo character closely resembled his usual speaking voice. The film was commercial success, but did not enhance Pratt's enhancement as a voice actor. The Garfield trailer unveils Pratt's take on the lasagna-loving cat, revealing a voice that notably mirrors his usual speaking style. This insight is likely to provoke strong reactions from the audience, given the glimpse provided in the trailer. I thought it was okay, John. I get what people are saying about the Mario thing, and Chris Pratt as a voice actor, I've not really seen enough of his voice work to really sort of judge him, John. But
with the Mario thing, Stephen, he's not put that's a persona.
Yeah.
He's not putting on it. It's a Mario.
I don't remember Bob Hoskins talking like that when he played Mario.
Speak like that all the time. Yeah. It's an actual guy. That's the persona. They're like the Mario brothers. They're plumbers. That's part of the brand. When they're not doing the whole brand, the shtick with the company, they speak normal.
Yeah.
What's wrong with that?
No, nothing wrong with that at all. And I didn't mind Super Mario Brothers. I thought it was a good film. In terms of obviously playing Garfield, it's different in the sense that Garfield has a way and he has mannerisms, and it does say that he does mirror his usual speaking style. So I don't know if that the voice that notably mirrors his usual. Are they talking about Pratt here? Are they talking about Garfield? I'm not really sure what they mean by that. Not really sure.
I don't know.
I mean, you can tell it's Chris Pratt, John. There's no doubt about it. I mean, but I could tell it was Bill Murray.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
It's just they've got a way.
He can't just become someone else.
No.
Because
it's
his voice
like asking Morgan Freeman to be a voice actor. He's not going to change his voice. He's going to be fucking Morgan Freeman, isn't he? Isn't
he can't be anybody else.
I've got to say, I love that lasagna.
I've got to say, my dog's going to get fucking,
a
certain appendage parted if he keeps licking that ball. It's so annoying.
But you know what I'm saying? Or Liam Neeson coming in and doing Garfield. I'm going to tell you once, I'm going to eat this lasagna and I'm going to love it. You know?
He was trained in the Jedi arts. I've got a particular set of skills, which make man
do
like
what
me
they
a
do.
nightmare for you.
And Chris Pratt isn't any different, John. in my
He's
book.
not. Stephen, I love Chris Pratt. I love the guy. He's got such a brilliant personality. I do not give one iota, one. I don't give one iota of fucks, if that makes sense, about his political persuasions, about his sort of religious persuasions. I just don't care.
No.
The guy's entitled to vote for whichever political entity, party, figure
It's a
he wants to.
democracy.
It's a democracy. He can follow whichever religion he wishes to follow.
Yeah.
That's his personal choice. That is what autonomy is all about. We're meant to have free will. We're not controlled by other people. The minute you're controlled by someone else and you have to be led and said and do what they do,
It's a
then
dictatorship.
it's a dictatorship.
Yeah.
It's tyranny. It's fascism. And it's strangely enough the people on the left side of the political persuasion who I should be getting on with, who are advocating for this fascism. So it's a slippery slope. I don't get this obsession over the guy's political sort of persuasion, his religion. It's irrelevant. He's an actor and he's a very good actor. He's a very funny man. I actually like his voice. I think he did an admirable job as Mario. And I've not seen this trailer yet. I think he'll do an admirable job as Garfield. It's a cat that likes lasagna. This is personal experience for Chris. Chris used to be a fat man. And he's admitted on a regular basis that he loves food. And it takes an enormous amount of willpower to stop eating the food. And on his cheat days, he would go across when he was filming Guardians of the Galaxy and eat like a man possessed. So this is a role that I'm sure is close to his heart. He's probably grown up loving Garfield the cat.
Yeah.
And the actual character and its fondness for food and its quirkiness and its personality almost mirrors him.
I think
So it's
Bill,
a
I
role.
mentioned this the other day, John, in terms of Bill Murray and his acceptance in that role back then was because that Bill Murray, as a voice actor, is fine, and he's got a very particular way of delivering his lines, but you can tell it's Bill Murray. But the other thing about the Bill Murray casting was that he had, I can't remember the actor's name, but there was a connection between the actor who voiced him in the animated series,
I remember
also
that.
voiced Peter Venkman in the Ghostbuster series, who Bill Murray played. So there was obviously that relationship.
I'm going to find that out. I know what
Yeah.
you're talking about. I remember that.
Yeah.
2004.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, it was A Tale of Two Kitties, but I think it was set in London, I'm sure it was.
Yeah.
Jimmy Kimmel was in that? Hey,
I didn't know that either. Who was? What was his name?
Stephen Tobolowsky as
Stephen
well. He was
Tobolowsky.
there. Bing!
Yeah. What was the name of that guy? I know what you're talking about, Stephen. I remember speaking about that.
It would be the
Alan
animated.
Cumming was in there as well. Was it animated
It would be
thing?
the animated one, John, that he portrayed Garfield,
Wow.
and obviously Bill did it in the live action. Well, it must have been live action because all these actors were in it. I remember them being in it.
Yeah.
Declan Meyer.
Yeah, they were. Yeah,
it was. It was live
it was like a
action,
sort of Paddington,
Yeah.
like live action hybrid.
Yeah, so
That was a great movie back in the day.
it was
I did like that.
fantastic. I had it in DVD, John. I watched it all the time.
It was very, very good. So they've got big shoes to fill, Steve,
Yeah.
much like the Hellboy movies.
Yeah,
With Ron Perlman, we get David Harbour coming in. Doesn't help. You've got, I think it was Guillermo del Toro did those movies, and Ron Perlman throwing not just grenades but atomic bombs at the movie, willing it to fail,
Yeah.
but hurt in the extreme over the fact that they were not involved in it. And of course, the movie didn't do so well. I watched the movie; it wasn't great. But when you're getting fucking stabbed in the back by the previous people, you're meant to pass the baton on and wish the next guy well. You're not meant to stab him in the back again and again like a snake in the grass. Then what chance have they got? So you've got big shoes to fill in this case, because they were very funny and very good movies from the back of the day. The ratings may completely contradict what I'm saying. They may be rated terribly. Yeah, it's not. Not good, is it?
14%.
I was young to be fair.
Yeah.
Hey, I think that's harsh. I liked the movies back in the day.
liked it.
I'm not even going to backtrack at all. I did like them.
I actually didn't like it. I was just kidding.
What is the audience score?
You know, I'm going to surprise you here. I like wine too. It's a total partridge thing it does, isn't it?
Sunday bloody kids on. See, I got a better audience score.
Yeah.
I don't like
And we also like this pile of shite as well.
I did like Chicken Little back in the day. I was a little guy though. I'm pretty sure it was. It'll be like 2010 it came out.
Where's that? Where's that?
2016.
Where's that film? The Dwayne Johnson one that you said the other week, yeah?
The Tooth Fairy came out in
Fairy
2005. Kids and family comedy. I was 16.
Oh, wow.
Fucking never seen Chicken Little. I didn't see it.
When you were a kid?
I'm thinking about
2016.
I'm thinking about
Stuart Little.
Stuart Little probably thinking about was I'm not the Walsh and Gromit makers. Did they not make a film as well?
Yeah,
It was
Chicken Run or something.
Chicken
like
Run.
that.
That was the one I'm thinking
Yeah.
about. I don't know why. It's got nothing to do with it. Chicken Run's probably terrible as well. Let's find out what that got. Oh, this is great. Going back and looking retrospectively. Chick Ken.
Ken Run.
What the fuck is this?
Don't know,
2023? Didn't know that was a thing.
Chicken Run 2000. You would have been that.
Oh, there you go. I've got taste. I'm redeemed. 97, 65. Get taste. It's great getting back and looking at these movies you thought were great when you were younger.
Films.
They are better films. They were all good films, to be fair.